Let's try Hunter again, because I don't want to play the other shit. Or, sorry, 2 hero powers and 7 other treasures. 5 other treasures. I can't count. Build the deck. No, that's by making more diverse broken powers. And it's like, at this point, the power creep is just like too much. I don't think I'm gonna play Wolpertinger this time. Ace Hunter Queen is pretty interesting. Honestly, I'm just going for Deathrattles. Spell Command, Unleash. Houndmaster could be a thing. Teacher's Pet is really good. Animane's really good. We maybe take... Let me just look up Beasts. Direwolf could be a thing. Panthara could be the Haunted Creeper is good. Oop. Wait, or should I make a menagerie? Black luck. And turn 1 Yeti was OP. Yeti. Should I make a... Okay, so my favorite card in the world was Menagerie Magician way back in like Karazhan days. Oh, Lake Thresher could be a good one. If I got Rush, but I don't really... Hankrim, go back to 176. Yeah, Dreads hosted us, or rated us. Good night, Dreads viewers and everyone else. Have a good one, safe to the fields if you're heading out. Alright. Music is like loud and then quiet and then loud and then quiet. It's very frustrating. Do I? Oh wait, Mad Scientist I was gonna put in maybe. Where is? I could have sworn that there used to be. There you are. You're neutral. Joy. And then I'll put in some like secrets, maybe like freezing. Snipe is not bad. Snake trap. Or I could do explosive. Let's not do freezing. Do. If I have Eagle Horde and Bow. Do snipe. Do I want an Ace Hunter Crane? Or Houndmaster? I think Houndmaster is fine. Or do I want a Tundra right now? Used to be in BGs, removed because OP. Which one was? Hey, thanks for the follow, Side of the Field. I think this is fine. This is pretty similar to what I did the last time I got Hunter. But that was because I got both Deathrattle passives, and I don't think that's gonna happen again. Anyways, what are you guys interested in seeing? Do you guys like duels? I feel like I'm pretty... I don't think there's a mode that I like above all the others. At this point, it's kind of like, yeah, I could kind of play anything, mine is constructed, and be okay with it. Do I just want to keep this? Sure, why not? Arena? I think... yeah, I think I agree. Arena is still like my favorite mode. But the amount of enjoyment, I think, is about the same. Do I ever play my own home creeper? Full face. Somebody we can't live without. A Gipper? Gipper. Someone we can't live without. Okay. Gonna be one of these. Gonna be one of these games. Guys, it's turn 3. I mean, at least we can fuck up his day, right? Just tried everything. Too bad I couldn't hyena. I should have hyena'd, guys. Alright, what you got, Mr. 3 cards, 4 mana? Hey, this plays 1,000 runs. I don't need to play this for 1,000 runs, like I know at this point. Uh-ohs. That's annoying. Huff? Not Huff, but Misha. Do I want to coin? Let's not coin because in case I want to coin high main next turn. How tall am I? I am like somewhere between 5'6" and 5'7". Ouch. Just kidding, we're dead. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, next game. Would it have been better to Eagle Horn? Not really, because nothing in my hand really helps me right now, eh? Oh, dead. Never Huffer, I know, right? It's fine, he had like a literal perfect start. So fun. So fun. Whoa. First Deathrattle. Let's go. Best defense. So Arcane Shot, Demon Companion, Quick Shot, Fiery Bat, Overtinger, Kick Command. Probably this one. Alright, let's go. 12. 6 for 3, it must be a giant then. I'm pretty used to like my like whole family is tall, so I'm like used to people being tall. So it doesn't like freak me out when I encounter tall people. I'm never like, wow, you're so tall, because I've lived with tall people my whole life, I guess. This could be interesting. I'm gonna toss it. Well, so he plays that, what, that 4/2 Divine Shield card? I play theirs, Bluff, the Freezing Trap, play it fast, emote, and end turn. Sometimes people want to attack. That's true, huh? It's possible, but I feel like in this, people, like, it doesn't matter as much to get the freezing, and you know, to like win or lose games, so it's like, why not? I don't have to mention both he and his GFR. But nice. Do I want to attack? Fine. You're crazy, crazy monster. I could have done this, huh? Ruby and egg. Because it triggers, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, such a curious blessing of wisdom on this little guy. He's gone, baby. He's gone, coming up hat. Oh, you realize it ain't him that's on your mind. Baby, you got my number. Is this bad? I'm literally just gonna... Well, let's hit this one. It is empty. I know it's kind of a waste. I just wanted to make a big hyena. Everybody wants who they want, love who they love. I don't wanna judge. And I could keep a secret. If you need someone who can love you while he's gone, baby, you coming up. Go watch Joey the Baby's Yachter. Okay, see you sent me. I'm an inch taller than anyone in this chat? Okay. You coming up, coming up. 12 plus 10. Got him right. That's really fast, guys. Oh, I don't have the mana. Whoops. Sure. 1, 2. Baby, you coming up, coming up. Oh. I don't know how to play Paladin. Just seems not great. You are required by Simple to state. What is Simple? Actually, do I want to know? I might not want to know. Good job not attacking first, though. Am I dead? No? I don't think so. Cool. If you need someone who can love you while he's gone, baby, coming up, coming up. Spring Paw. It could just be this one again. Fast defense, baby. What? Oh, because Nightbot, because there are more people now and Nightbot just put it up, I will say, I do have a YouTube channel where I do play other games. For that video, that latest one by Doki Doki Literature Club, because you know, October, Halloween, it does get very intense, so just a warning if you do watch it, that it's got some like mental emotional triggers, just so that you are aware. Do not click on it lightly, but please do check out my YouTube channel if you are enjoying my stream. I post videos about every other day. Oh, Malkazar. Fascinating. Let's Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger. The Golden Sun Warlock video would be excellent. I am planning on putting that out, I think, tomorrow. I need to squish a lot of things in before October. I'm planning on doing, today's what, the 28th, 29th, 30th, 31? So I will have to do a video, 2 videos for the next 4 days. The snake trap and hit face? Question mark? I could have hero powered and traded, but like, you know what? Okay. I love this rap that I am. But yeah, and then I'll have the Great Old One, and then I need to film the Archfey and the Fiend. So I'm gonna be busy. I should do that tomorrow, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so let's... Snipe and Snake. I forgot that both... It's always the first death rattle that triggers. I always forget. I'm out of cards. That's not good. Destroyer. Okay. I expected that. Destroyer. This really is a race, isn't it? I don't feel like I'm winning though. I can do this. Good. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage on Hang 6 for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What's up? How are you guys all doing on this fine Tuesday evening, technically Monday morning, I suppose? How is it only turn 4, by the way? Do this because we have lethal next turn. Sorry, Wednesday morning. I'm not thinking right now. Thanks, Marconi. You know what I mean. Wednesday morning. It feels like a Monday morning though, which is odd. It doesn't feel like like it's going to be a Wednesday. GG's. Unless you've got like story yourself to full health or kill me. That is your only two choices, Miss Archwillow. You're an alpha? What? Let's see, ready for you. Keep signing. I'm out. It is just past midnight, so it's technically. Oh, I actually don't know if I'm playing D&D today. I don't really like any of these. I'm a simp. Oh man, that's news to me. This is a 4-mana pickaxe, by the way, this one. You're here to execute an empty mana crystal. The better mind control? This is not a better mind control. It's either pickaxe or holy book. It's like this is 8 mana destroy guy, summon a 10/10. Pickaxe is. Yeah, it's like holy book. Menagerie? No. Secrets? Oh jeez. I don't really want any of these. Cat trick or was it freezing? And a huntress? Let's take a huntress. Boo. I want more, what are they? The bloated pythons, those are amazing. Those are pretty dope. It's time for duels. Wait, this guy's name is amazing. It's Bitch Witch. I think I don't really like playing secrets just to play them. This is not the worst though, I think. Hey turtles, how are you? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, and Snake Trap came back. Snake Trap came back. Hungry Crab. Play a Murloc, please. You're a paladin. You have Murlocs. Boo. Oh, that's pretty cool. You know what? But do I want the eagle horn bow? Let's snake trap first. And then I'll just be sad if... Lama. No, Okay. Sure. That's annoying. Because it's like hitting in, if he just has a spell, it kind of forces him to have a spell maybe. But I don't know. At least this way, I still get the charges. Play a Murloc. I see. We play a bunch of Divine Shield Deathrattle things, huh? Just wait, you see a witch bitch. No? Okay. Paladin Secret. I could hear about it. Is there a point to hear about it? Let's do this always. Okay. It's probably Avenge, yeah? Oh. So if I play a spell, he draws cards? Is that what it is? Snappy snipe? Well, isn't that just wonderful? Or what is the secret? Am I going crazy? It's not no, the second one could be repentance technically. Technically, I guess. No. I'm very confused. Kind of just want to go face. It's probably the one that buffs everything, right? Avenge. It's me freezing up. Is it, or is it the laser trap one? 3 cards in a turn. Okay. Was not aware that that was them. Forgot that was a secret. 3 cards in a turn is when you draw. Attacking. Casting a spell. It's 2 health? I don't fucking know. Okay. Ouch. You want to attack, hun? How many secrets do you have? Noble sack. Avenge. Redemption. Okay. Do I want the 2/2s or do I want the high main? I think this is better. Ooh. Mind none of your business. I know, right? Jeez. Thank God that card's not in this. What has he got? Mysterious Challenger? I don't remember. He's gonna double his attack now and just completely destroy me. Is my prediction. Dude. Elder Peacekeeper. The minion +8/+8. I can't. And rush? Oh. He's dead, right? Yeah. Oh, paladins. You're so silly. Loot. Deathrattle. That would be sick. This is also not bad either. Ooh. Taran Gorefield. Yeah, right? It's pretty dope. Way better than Terrascale and Play Dead, I think. Do it. Triple kill command. Especially if I can just like summon everything. Alrighty. How long have I been streaming? Not that long, wow, only like 2 hours or so. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Alright. Professor Slate and Professor Slate. Okay. I think we toss those. We can keep Deathrattle. Ooh. Probably Wolpertinger first, just because it gets me more out on the board. Oh, we're the same. Don't fiery bat me, bro. What do you do every hero power? Nope. Sorry. Let's do this first. Okay. Mad Scientist or Nerubian? Probably Mad Scientist, yeah. Maybe I should have actually Carrion Studies first. I forgot about the cost one last dealio. Well, now we play Terran. And be sad about Explosive Trap? Sure. Let's keep it, because I can use that as an easy activator, or I can use Diving Buzzard and draw cards with it. Pretty good start. It's sad to Explosive Trap. You know? Okay. Ooh. Is that worth it? I think it's fine. Crazy. Alright. Easy. This isn't even procced yet. Guess I could have hit in with this Wolpertinger first, huh? That's okay. And you're dead, sucker. Huh? Turn 5, pretty quick. Okay, Deathrattles trigger two times. Deathrattles trigger 2 times. Oh! Yes! Okay, yeah, I get Book of Wonders. Oh wow, is my stream really behind? But come on, Totem of the Dead with Lunar Band. We just got it. And your dads are such vicious trash talk. You know me, the most vicious. Do I take another Terran? Become the quad Deathrattle Pog? You guys. Let me look at the other. Let me at least consider the other ones. Adorable Infestation, Thinking Straight, count no. Onmaker, no. But wait, come on. That's amazing. I didn't realize until right now how good Terran was with eggs. Hey, Miss Click, you didn't take the 10 Scroll of Wonders Try to see. I knew, but I will take it if it's a mage, maybe. If I'm mage and not trying to win. What is the mage scribe doing there? I don't know. It's part of group learning. I guess it's like a card that generates other cards, and I don't know. Who knows? Rattle the death. 10 now more than doubles your board. Oh fuck. That's right. Because it'll trigger twice. Oh, that's insane. Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep this hand. This is fine. Egg is so good. It's like a hapless handler. The Deathrattle Fae, precisely. Ooh. Oh my god, so many secrets. So it's not mirror. See, he knows how to find. He didn't misclick the scrolls. I mean, let's try hitting him in the face. Okay, I spared. That's fine. What else? Noble Sack? Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, I have so many cards now in my hand. Mukla? Oh god. Hi, YouTuber. Maybe, we'll see. Okie doke. I'm hitting in. And then I'm playing Terran. And then it's gonna snipe. And then I'm just gonna get a big old board, aren't I? It's not snipe! What is this board? Holy shit. Oh no, I don't want any more cards. I don't want any of these. Outplayed. That was just luck though. Group, this one could be okay. I don't really want the sneaky delinquent though, but teacher's pet is nuts. They just get that start every game pretty much, right? A minute game, hey Manicu, welcome. Teacher's pet and sneaky, that's my thought. I don't know if I want sneaky, but I think it's better than knife juggler and unleash, and also spellstone. So let's do it, I guess. I do like the teacher's pets. Oh, that's so funny. Pure skill, of course. Pure skill. Doesn't everyone know that Hearthstone is all skill? Knife juggler isn't bad though. You summon a million things, that's true. But I don't think the knives are like enough. I think I would rather have more of the minions on the board than I'm actually gonna toss Cloaked Huntress and Teacher's Pet. Oh, okay. Debating if I want to just play Haunted Creeper. Guys on your secrets, man. Kinda like Juggler, 3-1 just gives you 2 mana stuff that you don't really want to play. Yeah, the 3-1 I don't really care about, but I liked it for the Teacher's Pet. Such a fiery bat. God damn it. You dumb bat. Waka waka. You are not. Excuse me, I'm walking zombie. Bat likes to go face. 3 out of 4, that really sucks, huh? Ducking in. Stop this. Chica. Seems better. Snake and freezing? Sure. Playing opponents are still gonna play the game at turn 5. Well, depends on my draw, and it is a priest after all, so. Hey, Manicure, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome back to the Fushin Army. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Bippity bop, and it's freezing. Snake. I figured as much. Let me do this first. Sick harvest golem, and then let's play this maybe. And then we get wrecked by Holy Nova. Go we saw and we have shoot out. Do I do the WAP dance? No, I do not. We have shoot out. Why didn't Spinner proc? Because it's only the first Deathrattle that you play a turn, and I had already played Haunted Creeper. Yeah, right. Some 1/1s, and now he Holy Novas. But then I can't imagine why he wouldn't use the 1-flay. What is your ideal type? Kihyun of Monster X. I don't know. Oh, boo. Boo on you, and you suck, and you... Give me them glass beasts. Okay. Please don't kill all my stuff. Please. And this man called me a simp. Thank you. I mean, you right? Oh, yeah. Oh, sir, that is rude. You a bitch. It's fine. I'm not mad. It's fine. Just hit the 4-2 and heal it. Banana snowflake, snowflake. Classy mannered guy, cute guy with egg yolk, normal down to earth. Manly, muscular, extremely smart. From those, if I had to choose one? I'm gonna hero power first, so I can kill it. And then we fucking Terran. And now they're back. Oh god, this Alec's gonna fucking wreck me again, isn't it? Probably classy plus mannered. This is how much damage? 18 plus 3 is 22. 25. Not quite lethal. But you know what? It's close enough. "12-year-olds in chat. We're a strong barbarian clan type with intelligence of 4 on your list. You could assume that with manly plus muscular. Maybe use job." I don't know. Why is he still playing? He literally has to have that plague card. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Choose minion and fill your board with 1/1 copies of it. All Terrans. Draw cards until your hand is full. Hey, Lame Panda, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Help you out with. Our types must be listed in D&D terms. Hey, fucking welcome. I think it's Staff of Scales. 3/1/1/6 Rush Poisonous Reborn. Seems pretty good. Just kill a lot of things on the board. Yeah. Something for real. Yeah, my ideal guy, my types have to be listed in either D&D terms or K-pop terms. I'm gonna take... Bag of stuffing could also be okay. Hey, Bear Bear, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Just in case I don't get, like... If I don't get web spinner, or if, like... You know... All those... Bag of stuffing or stuff of scales. Be a fantasy. Actually, fill your hand and your board stuff is also OP with Terran. Let's go stuff. I guess if we are. Oh no, I don't want any more. Beasts. Probably this one, right? It goes like this. Like you need anything after Terran? Yeah, I don't want any more cards. Stop giving me cards. It's probably these. Beasts. To see ya. I gotta get up. Sorry, darling, not anymore. Don't need to sing. We're on a roll. What are we at? 6? Oh, I'm not. I haven't bothered to change my title. Let's change it to Hunter OPOP. Cause we got our. Is it? Wow. Fun to see ya. Come on, dude. Why you take so long? Well, I know the answer to that. It's because no one really plays duels that much. Mindvenger Elusia.
I've never seen anyone so serious about mushrooms.
Oh, I wanted to show you my latest research.
I mean, I don't think with New Ruby and Egg, I don't think I keep those two. I look for Terran and I look for other egg. Sure. This seems a lot worse than this. Does it not? Okay. Would you ever have a rap battle stream with viewers? I can honestly say that that thought has never crossed my mind. So, I don't know. I am not much of a rapper. Like, I can only really rap when I know, like, the song really well. But, like, I'm not very good at, like, diss battles or, like, freestyle rap. You know what I mean? You that I really want you there. You look right now, it's so unfair. What do you want, the egg? Rude. I wanted the egg. And yes, I'm gonna pout now, but I'm not gonna pout because Because look at all of these things that I have. Nah, let's go face. Yeah. Dark Face a rap name though. Thought steal? No! Take the 2-1. Don't take my apples. Don't do it. Okay, good. Whew. I was about to rage. Terran! That's not a Terran. Already know. Already know. I really, really want it. Let's just equal horn bow. We're gonna hit this in. We're gonna hit our face into this. And then we're gonna hit him in the face. And then he can clear some stuff with Holy Nova, and then we're gonna teach us back. Alright, you guys wanna have a chat? A chat ref battle, huh? Oh, hey, look, his snakes. Okay, that's fine. We just make more things. I hope you realize this will summon 2 more Apple's handlers. Anything else? Ma'am? No? Okay. I guess we'll hit one, and we'll hit another one. And then we're gonna teacher's pet and get even more things. Cause this deck is dumb. Or this effect is so stupid. hope you enjoy your Nerubian egg. Okay, sure. Give me my Terran, please. Maybe I should have gotten the fill my hand. Oh, hey. Look. There it is. In this baby. This will give me 3 things, so I can't actually. I could kill one and then play it, but I don't think I really need to. So let me count. If I destroy all of these, this will summon 2 things, 3 things, 4, 5, 6. I mean, honestly, that's fine, right? Let's just kill one. Let's go face. Let's just Terran. Hope he doesn't have. I mean, it doesn't even matter if he has silence because they come back. This is so stupid. I get to Terran first because only one deathrattle. Right. Yeah, like I wouldn't play this and then also Terran. There's too many things. I forgot that I got 2 of these. Hey yo, I'm zombie but what that mean? As per your cat dog subtitle. That ass, I'm too far ahead, you're dead last, I dated your mama and her head trash. I ask only on turn 6. Stop slacking, Darren. It's like we got a battle. It sounds like we do. Migranium, what's your. No more! I guess this, because traps. The rest seem pretty shitty. I don't know. Like these death rattles triggering? No, thank you. You're all now dumber. We're junior points and we God have mercy on your soul. I feel like that is the like judge ruling for Trump's presidency. Ayo, okay. And no more talk of that. I might be 15, but I'm taking all APs. I remember AP courses. A long time ago. Alright. 7. I'm getting bullied, oh no. Where's the no more bucket when you need it, right? Normally they will give it to you like around this time, but I guess not. Maybe I should have taken one of the no more pleases earlier, because they always give you more cards. What are APs? APs are advanced placement courses, and then they have like tests that you can take that will give you college credit. If you pass or get a good enough score. You have to get like a 4 or 5 usually. 3 is a maybe. But he was from India though. I don't know. Maybe not APs. Oh god, are we gonna have to wait like ages? Yesterday I had Hunter again with the same two abilities, and I got to 11 wins and legit waited 4 minutes for my last battle, which unfortunately I lost. I forget why though. I think a priest. I can feel you 아름다워 미스가 없어. Oh no. Hello? Come on. See, nobody wants to pay your fucking $40, $80 for this early access mode. Like, Jesus Christ. So expensive for something that's like very imbalanced and has no real rewards. I don't give a fuck about 45 packs. Did you bring any mushrooms for me? Hey, Math Incarnate, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Back, I wish I took more college dual credit than AP. What's college dual credit? I think for some... Actually, no. What was it? Because my high school... +3? I thought it was +1. What the hell is this +3 nonsense? But we had like 2 college like track style courses, I guess. One of them was... Oh. Too many cards, man. Hang on. Well, I just have to hope he doesn't swipe. Yeah? Get this out of my hand. And we had AP, and then we also had a program called IB, which is International Baccalaureate. And it was actually IB that was like more difficult. Like you had to do more, and it was a bigger waste of time because it didn't really do that much to like get you ahead. Like, I know one of my friends who did IB, even though I was like, you shouldn't do it. It's not gonna help you that much. And then they just got like really screwed over and like with their credits and stuff. But I don't know, it was this big thing. Okay, that's fine. 57 credits. I think I had like 36 or something like that. I'm killing these because, you know, turn. IB is better if you go abroad. Yeah, because it's like, you know, international baccalaureate. I relate to 0% of the Yankee education system. It's pretty messed up, I will say. Two spiders, not bad. Blizzard's next move is sell a pack opening simulator for 20 bucks. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. That's fine. Fear my spiders. Alright, so we hit here. We finally killed this piece of shit. We hit here, and now what do we want to do? Tempting, right? So baby, don't worry. Let's do this. Let's make a big old spider. He's got 4 cards left. Saving my butt when trying to apply to med school. That's good. Oh, there's an upgraded version of spell ropes. I didn't know that. Take local community college classes. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think my brother did that because he was kind of ahead in high school, so he had like a free period. I'd rather grades and boost my GPA than get a pass. Remember my community college tried scamming me by trying to tell me I had to take 2 non-credit courses so I can reach their college math classes based on my SAT scores? Dude, that sucks. Yeah, what the fuck? It's BS. I remember I had something weird with my calculus courses because I had gotten, I think, a 3 on AB. on, what was it, ADBC or whatever it was. And so that like counted for my general, but it didn't count for my engineering degree or something like that. It was really weird. Let's hero power first. Whoa, these are cool looking. I've never seen these before. I guess its head is popping out of the egg, but I've never noticed. You skipped a grade? No, not quite. Yeah, 3 is not really enough. 3 is like considered passing, but it's not usually enough for credit. But because my high school, we didn't have calculus BC, we only had the first kind of half of the course, so it didn't matter. 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not quite lethal, huh? Let's just do this. And then let's just... Oh, what up, high main? Oh, this poor druid. Meant for STEM degree? Oh, yeah. What was everybody's easiest course, required or elective? For me, I feel like I equate easiest with like the ones that I enjoyed the most, but that's not really the question, huh? I think I took a film class that was really easy, but I just did it pass, no pass. I wrote about Blade Runner as like a film noir piece. Whenever your opponent draws a card, add a copy to your hand, give your minions +1/+1 and taunt. Guys, I don't like these treasures. This is like a teeny tiny alabaster, Keymaster alabaster. It's screwed by my high school that I didn't do paperwork in time, so I get a bunch of college credits applied to my transcript after. Oh shit, that sucks. Unintentional stream sniping, not that it matters because my deck is trash. Oh no, my cranium. Wait, that was you? I'm so sorry. Wait, I didn't notice. Oh. Horn looks solid, that's my thought too. Because I don't think the Blade of Kel Delar is gonna do anything. Oh, is this the one where it's like, you get the broken half, and then if you get the other half, it like becomes something? Maybe that guy. It's like Hawk 2 as far as I'm using it. Intro to virtual tech design was my favorite. That sounds really cool. Or 6'2", didn't expect to face your broken deck. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I was having a lot of trouble finding somebody, so it didn't even like, I didn't match you up properly. How's PChem? I'm lucky. I didn't have to take PChem. The old militia horn. Korean was pretty easy, honestly. And I enjoyed it a lot. P? Physical chemistry? I can't remember. It's like the physics-based chemistry, but I liked chemistry a lot too. I didn't have to take OChem either. Took a lot of physics though. It's not fun. Oh, actually my favorite class by far was my culture art technology. It was like our 6th college GE at UCSD. It was the 3rd one, Cat 3. And we basically took like a lot of like popular culture stuff and like movies and novels and stuff, and you kind of dissected them to see like 4 instances of like like inequality and racism and like theories like looking at like unconventional heroes, kind of like that, or just like kind of those kind of themes of and for our like final, we threw a mini Comic Con and it was the best thing ever. Oh, he's the rush guy? Fuck. Oh god, I hate demon hunters, man. This is not the best for Terran. I really want like a stickier minion. Oh, that's not what I want either. Maybe it'll be fine. Because snake traps and all that. Raising snake, okay. Pecan buffs laugh at Boris models or Lewis models. Oh yeah. Is he just gonna go to my face? Yeah, he is, okay. Steal. Christmas tree me up, baby. I don't think I have many more secrets though, to be honest. I only have freezing explosive and oh, snipes in my hand. Fuck that. I'm sad. This is not a good Terran. Okay, so we don't Terran. What engineering major did I go for? I did bioengineering. I should have done something else. Like I should have done more like biotech. But I did like the straight bioengineering route because I was like, oh, technically I could like probably branch out into like bioinformatics or biotech if I wanted to, but it was much more physics based, while biotech is more chemistry based, and I like chemistry and bio much more. So that was kind of unfortunate. Alright, Terran, baby. And then we just hope he... That's fine. Don't give a fuck about that. Terran, baby. No biomedical engineering? No. I didn't want to go with the medical route. Thinking about going there. But my intro to engineering class average was a 50. Oh. In biology instead of biomedical. But I will say that for bioengineering, the question you get asked the most is, oh, are you going to biomedical? And the answer is always no. Was always no. XOP, but screw PChem. Rude. Alright, what do you wanna do, sir? This is pretty dope. Deck is OP, yeah, it's pretty sick. Computer engineering, nice. Materials is a good one. My brother did materials. I mean, let's just kill that. Let's just go face. I got a lot of snakes and a lot of eggs. But yeah, my brother did material science and engineering for his bachelor's, and then he actually just recently finished his PhD doing nanotech. So, all three of us, like me and my two brothers, were all engineering based. But he's the only one doing anything with engineering. I guess we're technically like computer engineering now? Software engineering? So, different. Give me this. Okay. Look at all of my serpents. Give me that, baby, give me that, baby, give me... And now all of my snakes. Is he dead? He's dead. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I hate demon hunters, so this is very satisfying. Did he get a master's along with it? Yeah, he did. I think normally for PhD programs you get like a master's and then go on to PhD. Me and my older brother both did material science, and my older brother is the only one who is actually using the degree. Nice, okay. I wanted to do stuff in bioengineering, but I had that like, I don't know, I was just like not very confident in my like experience because I didn't really have a whole lot. I did more of like biotech kind of experience stuff, and then I don't know, it just I guess wasn't for me. I think I would need to be like more focused on like if I were more of a person who liked like science and engineering and like math, which I do, but I also have half of me that really loves like doing like more creative things, and I think that just kind of clashed with the part of me that liked math and science and stuff too much, so that I couldn't really be happy with a career where that was all I was doing. Even though now I'm like a software engineer, like doing QA, it doesn't feel like as focused, I would say. It feels a lot more flexible. So, and do what you want to make you happy. Yeah, I'm still wrestling with it a little bit. There are definitely times where I'm like, it gets me really down. I got very emotional all of a sudden. But I'm working on feeling better about it. Only took that degree choice because I was a math science nerd and the scholarships paid my way. Couldn't stand sitting in the lab testing magnetics. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very weird in that I'm a very like contradictory person in that I like can do one thing, but I'm also very much like the opposite. So it's like I can be very good at like focusing on one task for a very long period of time, but then at the same time my mind will also like jump around and like want to do a lot of different things all at once. Like I don't think I have ADD or ADHD or anything like that. There's just like a lot of things that I like and like think about very quickly. Maybe that is the definition of ADHD, but it's not to the point where it distracts me or anything. And then, or like, I don't know, I like learning and doing like math and sciencey and engineering and stuff, but then I'm also like very much about art and like design and I don't know, artistic expression and stuff like that. My other brother, we actually used to work at the same company, so he's the one who got me into software at QA, so that's what he's doing. It's okay, if it makes you feel better. I only had 3 mental breakdowns about wanting to go to med school. Oh no. I definitely had a couple mental breakdowns in college. A legendary minion, okay. I think you simply have multiple interests. Yeah, that's what it is, Blink Fox. But I haven't found like a good way to like consolidate all of them, and so it makes me still kind of... Why wouldn't I not just coin? it makes me kind of wrestle with me constantly feeling like I need to be progressing or like doing more or like not doing enough. And so I'm always have like a very anxious kind of feeling like in the very back of my mind that I'm not doing enough or like succeeding enough. So still trying to finish a book. How long's it been now? Just kidding. The book could be better. But so it's like it's weird. So it's like if I feel like I'm not like succeeding at my YouTube channel or succeeding at streaming or succeeding in art or succeeding at work or stuff like that, then I get very like very down. And then it gets very hard. So then it turns in. I'm sorry, this is getting so real. I'm sorry this is such a downer. I just all of a sudden started talking about it. But then it's like also, I wonder then when will I get to the point where I feel like it is enough, like I am doing good enough that I can finally just like relax, you know? I was just trying to ping a couple things. I won't trigger, but that's fine. I'm gonna hit him in the face. Hell yeah, brain be logical, but soul wants to create. Amen. Once you figure out how to do that, please inform me of the way because, yeah, okay, I'll definitely do that. Actually at a better place than most your age and even older. I feel like the problem with that though is I feel like for where I am, I should be, or like for how old I am, I should be so much further because I feel like I wasted so much time like back when I was streaming. Back in like 2016, 2017 when I was like streaming a lot and like kind of trying to make this into like something. I think that was the worst because I felt like I wasted like 2 years and then didn't really have anything to show for it. Real shows that you're human. And a master's for biomedical science. Nice. Essentially pre-med, but a master's. Very cool. Look at it this way. I've thought about doing so many similar things that you just listed. You actually are doing them. Success is measured by fake points. You're literally making stuff where others talk about making stuff. That's a win, yo. Yo. Thanks. It's, yeah. It's hard sometimes, I guess, with... I think every, like, creator does go through it where it's like, why am I doing it, you know? Or like, is it really worth it all? But, I mean, at some point, I just want to unleash your power. This one! Okay, same thing. Did I miss lethal? I don't think I did. Software engineer now, I can see that there's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully you can find a company where you can find a balance. I've been between creativity and monotonous work, yeah. I've been lucky in that the company I'm working for, like, they don't emphasize that like, oh, you need to be online like every second of every hour that you're working. Like they're pretty flexible in like work-life balance and stuff like that. But I feel bad because I feel like because my schedule hasn't totally adjusted, I feel like I'm taking a bit of advantage of that. So I need to be better and actually put in more effort. But I mean, it's giving me time to do D&D, it's giving me time to stream, so that's good. I didn't actually notice if I had lethal or not. Oops. I'm not paying attention. I missed the damage. It's fine, you know. What's he gonna do? Earthquake me? Actually, yeah, earthquake would do it, huh? He needs I was gonna say he needs the tidal wave or healing rain or something. But yeah, I get to stream, and D&D is like one of the big things I would say that's been like helping me. Although at the same time, I end up being like, am I really just like, is it a waste of time to be doing D&D like every week and putting this much time into it? But I'm kind of hoping to do a thing where I can be like a pro D&D, so I can like schedule games and have people sign up and like be paid for it too. So D&D games are good. Also tennis. Actually, yeah, I played quite a bit of tennis when my brother was back not too long ago. That was nice. Definitely sore. Was sore from that. I'll say that you're just a bit crazy for doing all this. Also trying to helm a D&D campaign. Helming a D&D campaign. And also playing in a D&D campaign. Right, because D&D requires friends. Which I can do more. I mean, you can also, like, there are ways to just sign up for games. Here, let me link you guys something. I started playing about games, so you can just like sign up for a game whenever you have time. You don't have to sign up with a group or anything. Playing with strangers might be a little bit weird, but I mean, you can meet some new people or meet people who are into D&D, and if you don't like them, you never have to see them again afterwards. And it's like, my friend linked me to this, and I was thinking maybe I want to register as a DM on that. So maybe sometime you will see me there. But I actually am playing in one of these because I kind of want to see how it works before I'm like, I want to be a DM, you know? So, yeah. And there's like one-shots. Some are actually campaigns if you want to find people to play a whole campaign with. And some of them are free, some you do have to pay for. Some are like, can range anywhere from like $5 to like $30 a session. So kind of depending on what you want to shell out, but I think we're gonna take Dream Grove. So yeah, that was something cool that I discovered recently, and I'm pretty excited for it. Although I'm realizing that that probably means I can't stream until like Saturday, because I've got D&D tomorrow potentially, a Critical Role Thursday, and then one shot. But yeah, maybe I'll try also whenever, if I become a DM, and I put everything in quotes, maybe I can like set up something for you guys, you know, like have viewers sign up for one-shots and then maybe like stream them like every Friday or something, and then we can have D&D streams, and then it'll be like I'm a real D&D DM. Oh crap, didn't think I'd hit the fields asking about college courses. Is it too late to talk more Animaniacs? By all means, talk about more Animaniacs. Oh god, is this gonna take like another year for me to find someone to play against? Lunars? Anyone? Let's see, what can we change the topic to? Anyone play any good games recently? I played like a couple visual novels, and now I'm kind of left again with just like Baldur's Gate. But I will say that like part of it was because I wanted to get to finish Doki Doki Literature Club before Halloween, but it's also a game that like I really wanted to continue playing. And I feel like I haven't had a game like that where I was like very into it. Apart from Baldur's Gate. Recently. That's like it. And I'm trying to think of like other maybe similar games, but I can't. Things that have like good writing, good story. But aren't just like games where you play like over and over again, like Hearthstone or Slay the Spire. Has it gotten dark yet? Oh, I finished the game already, but yeah, it's dark now. Actually, Nightbot will probably circle it up at some point, but the episode that I just put up today is very emotional and very, very dark. So do be careful if you watch it, but I do recommend. I really love this game, it's pretty crazy. Falling back into Monster Hunter World and Borderlands. Completely not what you're describing. Oh, it's a mage. About that I want to toss these and just coin out these two. Seems pretty good. Oh, no, no, no. Transform, passive. Play nothing, play nothing, play nothing, play nothing, play nothing! Play nothing, seedy. What a seedy mage. Oh, I need to make a character. EI2. I don't know what that is. EI2. I think we're gonna go with Serpent Egg. Oh, Borderlands? Borderlands 2. Got it. I've played 6 hours of Borderlands 3. The writing is a sit down. I remember watching my brothers play Borderlands. I think the first one. But I don't remember any of the story. I just remember there was like a really annoying robot that kind of followed you around and talked a lot. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Let's go with face then. And then next turn maybe horn. You'll see some of the best comedic writing in video game history, does it? Trying to get into Genshin Impact. Claptrap, yeah. Genshin Impact. Maybe? Oh. To a vast... Oh, there was a game that I wanted to play. But it was like a... It was like a first-person shooter kind of battle royale thing, but with magic. I forgot what it's called though. This guy is really rude. What is this now? An ambusher? I'm just gonna... These two are going face always. Let's just kill it. It's fine. What is this game? Genshin Impact? It sounds familiar. Small pet and none. Oh wait, is this the game already? Okay, wait, there's noise, but I'll look at it later maybe. They fired the voice actor for Claptrap? Oh no. I don't think I need... I'm kind of saving this for... Did I do that? Why did I do it that way? For, Terran. Spellbreak. Yeah, I think Spellbreak. Yeah, that one. Hey, Williams, welcome, by the way. Genshin is my jam. Alright. Genshin is gacha, which is bad for your wallet. Ah, I see, I see. Just hit him in the face. Pretty dead, I mean. He's dead next turn. Get some fun gachas, but the gacha part is bad once they get you addicted. Ay. Can't worry about my wallet if I don't got nothing in it. Oh, I forgot. Give all minions +1/+1. Could be good. Or destroy minion. Hey, Pam42, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Well, it's Necrotic Poison or Sow the Seeds. I kind of want to go Sow the Seeds. So it's happening. Alright guys, you prepared to wait 5 minutes for a game? New deck though doesn't seem that great for you. Well, if honestly, best case scenario is if it happens on turn 1, then all of my minions get buffed. But I mean, I think it's fine. For things, especially like for the smaller drops, like Wolpertinger will give me then two 2/2s, etc. I think it's fine. I love curating simulator. Look, 39 seconds to 3 minutes. What class went 11 last time? Hunter, with the exact same passives of deathrattles. But I didn't have Terrans. And I think I lost... I think it was a priest at the very end? Priest or... No, it was a shaman. I don't remember, honestly. Already dead. Game mode kick. It was never alive to begin with. But yeah, I think this will be my last couple games. My last game, depending how this one goes. Just because I do need to get up early for work and such tomorrow. And look, it's a priest. Let's toss everything, because that's not a good starting hand. Back. That's shitty. Well, looks like we might lose this one. Unless we draw like gods. She wants to drug, buckle up. I'm gonna shout it out. Rush and deathrattles. Oh, okay. Am I in the hand or the deck? Okay. Bad start. That sucks. And then I guess we can do this. Meta? Sure. Not great if he has Potion or Shadow Madness, but I mean, he can take Hunter spells. Right? Maybe? Been banned from the creative board of my club because of your deep fried Coke idea? Oh no. Oh god. Too many cards. I'm never gonna play tracking. Am I? Maybe I will. Oh mama, babe. Oh, yeah. Okay, not the best. Not terrible. I think I keep the coin though. But we're deep frying the whole Coke can in batter? Oh dear. That's not edible. Explosive! Dialogue. Refukin. Dialogue. Okay. Guys, I don't know what to do right now. Fuck. Do I just want to freezing this? Too many cards that I don't need in the deck. Are you a beast? You are! Oh. This is possibly my favorite card. Look how good he is. Hot steel. Oh mama, babe. Maybe they're just dumb. Okay, so we have 6 mana next turn. 70 beasts that cost 5 or less. I can't honestly remember what. I have so many beasts. Does this count as like summoning them though on the battlefield? Like, will deathrattles trigger? No, right? It wouldn't make sense if they do. Please just give me. Yeah, okay. I do actually kind of want to get rid of this. Woo. I'm really pissed off at that. Seriously, dude. So angry. I hate priests. What's the passive say? It says summon. But I don't know what the passive is because I can't see it. Can I see it? Is there a way for me to? I'm guessing it's when it's play. Are you shitting me, dude? He's out death rattling me and he's a priest. But we got a bad start. Okay. Goes to 5. Not a lot I can do, honestly. Great UI for UX, but a scroll on the history bar, or just like a little indicator somewhere that just tells you what your passives are. Okay. Man, I wish I had more card draw now on the deck. I get the same priest. I'm gonna be real mad. Do it. That's interesting. Would I rather unleash? Just do this. I get very sad minions. Not the best, not the worst. Wolpertinger's a bit sad, but at least it's out of the deck, so it can't. Less chance of it being a top deck, you know? And now he's gonna apathy and steal it. On a bet. Oh, he didn't. Surprising. Is he there? I don't wanna know where you wanna go. Who you taking to home? Everything I know, you're feeling alone. On the phone. Don't be on my way in the middle of the night. Never wait for the morning to rise. They're the shittiest draws I've ever seen in my life. I stay for the rest of my life. You've got me. Yes, I know I played it in the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter. We're just dead. This is why playing card games should only be done in person, because right now is when you lean back and kick them under the table as hard as you can. Yep. Wham! Alright, we lost this game, yes? Who are you taking to home? 'Cause I can't lose. We just don't beat priests. Cool. Glad I waited. Glad I waited 5 minutes for that game. If this goes 11 again, I'm going to be salty. I don't want... Fucking shit. I don't want another fucking treasure. I don't. This is 5 mana? Fine, Beastly Beauty. Stop giving me treasures. Stop adding shit to my deck. My deck was perfect like 3 rotations ago. 12, here we come. Let's see. I don't know about that. I think it will be more fun when there are actual rewards, not just fake points. Also, if anyone wants anything funny to watch, one of the things that I always watch at like Halloween time is Day 9 TV's run of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's from like 8 or 9 years ago, but it's still some of the funniest shit ever. I think I've watched it like 2 or 3 times. It's really good. Start watching it again, just for like background noise. the same fucking guy.
I've never seen anyone so serious
Ooh.
about mushrooms.
I wanted to show you my latest research.
I'm actually gonna toss all of this. Let's try some of the seeds. Let's do it. Fuck. They're not the deathrattles I wanted. How many Pixar movies can you name before your opponent gets? Same guy. 100% the same guy. Yeah. A new record! Smash Brothers, man. Okay. He better get it. If it's coin, I'm gonna laugh. But I guess I wouldn't know now, would I? It could be any of them. You missed it, sucker. Hey, Wolvertinger. I'm gonna do this first, actually. So then I can play Mad Scientist. Maybe Carrion Studies first. Did I ever get into anime? I did. There are definitely like some series that I really like. I've kind of fallen off on watching them a little bit lately. Cairn is cool. Cairn. Sorry, one moment. Confusing. I haven't been watching as much anime lately. I still need to really catch up on Attack on Titan. I really liked the first season of Sword Art Online. But yeah, I've been to Anime Expo like 3 times now. Oh. Motelooker's interesting. Maybe on my own, dude. That could be, yeah. I have no cards again. What the fuck? Where are all of my death rattle things? I'm really mad, you guys. Tropical night, tropical night. Give me any like death rattle egg to drop. SAON is enough up there. Yeah, right? It definitely got worse. Tracking? Let's track. Looking hard for some stuff. Savannah High Main it is. Better start than I had last time. Gun Gale is okay? Yeah, Gun Gale was okay. I haven't watched the more recent stuff though. Didn't hate SAO2 but I didn't love it. That's about how it feels. Brittle bones, that one? Okay. Snippy snipe. And now we high main. Or do we high main or do we cairn? Let's high main first, because he expects it. But I actually cosplayed as Asuna. I did so on stream one time. I've cosplayed as Mikasa one time for Halloween. I was Chi from Chobits and Freya from Chobits as well from last year. Not last year, the last time I went. I also went as kind of a very quick and rushed Hatsune Miku at my first anime expo. No weapon face. I don't see the need to. I'd rather it save it for needing to clear a minion. That's fine, honestly. Let's just hit all these things in and see what pops up. Okay. Now I'm debating if I want a force field. I don't want this many spells though, do I? Ooh, too many things. That's right. Now I heard him. I need to do that less. I need to stop tearing when I have like a giant death rattle thing. Can't really see Mikasa. Because I had like shorter layers at that time, so I like had tied my hair back. Have like the short hair. And then I did a pretty good job. I had like a white collared shirt and like a brown kind of jacket that I taped the thing to. Hey, our turn to win this time. Priest. Suck it. Pretty good. 379. Woohoo! I did my best, guys. Oh, here's my original. Alright, well that was really anticlimactic because we got 12 and we got some fake points. But alright.